I'm live, just so you know. All right, we're getting there. Oh, what's going on here? Well, hang on, I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. There we go. So today is April 24th, and we are doing bees and a full pink moon. Sorry, I'm typing while I'm talking. Now I should be able to see everybody's comments if all goes well. Make it bigger. Now I should be able to see everything. We are here. It is working again. Hi, Dieta and Lynn and CJ and Pat and Ruth Ann. And let's make sure we're working on YouTube because I think we're good everywhere. You never know. Yes. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, and we are on the other Facebook page. So we are good to go. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing on this lovely, I don't know what day it is. Tuesday? Wednesday. It's Wednesday, April 24th, I think. Yes, Wednesday, April 24th is what it is. Oh, good morning, good morning. It takes a little bit of time to figure this out, but we are right on the nick of time now, so we're all good to go. Hi, it's Lindsay, and this is me, and this is where we are in the morning. But if you want to find any of my books, my collage elements, my classes, which there aren't any new ones of except for Journal Play Day and Book Club, which we'll talk about here in a minute, this is where you go to find those classes. It took a while for me to find us today too, Carmen. Anyway, let's cross some of these off. So I did my tags for snowman and for Christmas tree and for snowflake and for mittens and for holly and for snowscape. I think I goofed. I was supposed to give away the holly tag and I gave away the snowflake tag. So I have to choose another person. Holly tag. So the winners for the tag so far are Candace Ann, Janet Boyd. Well, Candace gets the mittens. Janet Boyd gets the Christmas tree. Jennifer Rumble gets the snowman. And Kimberly Miller gets the snowflakes. But I have to do one for the holly. I goofed. And that's okay. But this was Carmen week. So whatever Carmen did this week, Carmen, I have to go back and watch the videos. But what did you do with that cereal box with the strings on it? I want to know about that. And then I did not do Sunday. Yesterday we did ladybugs. No, day before we did ladybugs. Then we did flowers. Today's umbrella. Oh my gosh, we are skipping umbrella. I don't know. Maybe. I already planned for bumblebees. So that's tomorrow. Oy vey. Okay, we'll figure it out. I'm not worried. Oh, Carmen said she made a journal off camera. That's what that cereal box was for? How cool. So let's talk about Journal Play Day. Journal play day is where we get together and we create a journal just like this one. This is what we've been working on all week because the page that we're doing tucks right into here. And maybe I can do an umbrella here. I don't know. But this is what we do. And this is the artwork that you get from me every month. We print it onto different papers. We create a journal. We worked on the solar eclipse page. I have lots of extras here to work with. We did a little envelope tuck pocket thing, goes this way. A little envelope book that opens and you have lots of envelopes to work on. We did another one, and I don't know what this is. Oh, this was just extra pages that I had that I just folded and put back here so I could use somewhere or another. So that is what we do in Journal Play Day. We work to create this book. And then all month long, you get to work in your book. Sometimes you get journal prompts, sometimes you don't. We get a new tutorial each month. I don't remember what we did. Oh, this month our tutorial was learning how to do the envelope fold out book. That was our new one for this month. So our next one is May 4th. So if you sign up, you get April, May, and June. It's $25 for the 3 months all together. And aside from just coming and playing on the day of Journal Play Day, you make that new journal each month. So you work in that journal. You have one for every month of the year if you sign up for the whole year. You get a bunch of new artwork from me each month, and we do a new tutorial each month. So for May, you get this plaid page. For May, you get the rainbow page, which I'm going to love as my cover so much. For May, you get the wildflowers or crazy flowers page, and you get a journal block page that gives you 2 blocks for journaling, a couple of cute words, a journal tag, and then a journal, I don't know what you call that. I guess I would call it a journal block. And then you're going to get collage elements. So a lot of people have been asking, when are there going to be new collage elements? I've been doing them, but they've been going into Journal Play Day. So I know a lot of people have been taking Journal Play Day just for the collage elements, which you're welcome to do. So for this month of May, you're going to get the seed packet, the cute girl, a little block here that says where flowers bloom, so does hope, and then a couple of vases and a couple of flowers that are going to go into the vases. But our tutorial this month is going to be learning how to draw some flowers, or maybe painting some flowers. I don't know yet. Haven't got that far. I tweaked my back again last night. Okay, how did I do it? I got out of bed to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. So I am barely functioning right now. The pain is overwhelming. So just so you know, we're just going to do what Lindsay wants today because Lindsay is not in a great space. So then we have been also doing all year, just like Journal Play Day, we are doing the Creative Book Club, which also meets once a month. So this one's a little different. You get 4 meetings for $30, which makes it $7.50 per book club. And the way this works is we choose a new book every month. This is the book for this month. We were supposed to do this last week at the retreat, but there was just no way that I could film the class for the ladies in the retreat and do the book club at the same time. So we changed it. It's this Friday. So the way it works is I purchase the book and we use the book from me. You don't have to purchase it, but a lot of people do even before I tell them whether it's a good book or not. We've only had one book that I haven't liked, and that was, I won't even talk about it. But so far, all the other books I would highly recommend purchasing. Okay, so that is book club, and it was January 19th, February 16th, March 15th, and then again April 19th, but it is now April, this card has just gotten crazy, April 26th. So that is a no. We did not do it on the 19th. And then, because book club has been so popular, I have created another session of book club. So there will be a third session, and we're going to meet on May 24th, June 14th, July 26th, and August 23rd. Those are all subject to change, but pretty much that's the plan. So if you want to sign up for either one of the classes that I shared, you go to my website, which is creatorofcuteness.com. And I believe that Carmen has been posting links, but this is the book for this month, Jane Davenport's Beautiful Faces. And we're going to learn how to paint faces. But first, we're going to learn how to draw a face, hopefully. I mean, if all goes well. So this is what we've been working on. This is side one of my little card that is describing everything that I have done during the month. And then on side two, we've been working on the earth. And I was going to add bumblebees today, but maybe we have to draw an umbrella. Let's see if I can. I am no good at drawing umbrellas. So maybe we should draw maybe an umbrella over here. However, last night was the pink moon, and I have this great rubber stamp that is like a girl face or a moon face, and I want her to go up here somewhere. Maybe over here. Yeah, I think over there. So let's glue her down first, and then we'll try to find out cute doodle umbrella. Not umbrella, umbrella. If I could spell it right. Umbrellas are not something I'm good at drawing, but we will give it a shot. But I love how this came out. And I did learn that the pink moon is not pink in color. Oh, Carmen says, my moon almanac says it's tonight. So the pink moon is pink, or they call it the pink moon because back in the day, the Native Americans had a lot of wildflowers blooming. Well, now we do too. But they called it the pink moon because of the wildflowers. At least that's what I found when I looked it up yesterday. So I love her. Carmen, do you want me to bring you a pink moon? Because I have a couple left. Because I stamped a bunch. I have two left. I can bring Carmen a moon. Anyway. So that's kind of what I wanted to do there. Hi, Veronica and Asa. How's it going, guys? So what I wanted to do with my moon is make some moon rays. And we're going to use I thought about pink, but pink is so bright. So we're going to use the silver sparkle pop, and then we'll make an umbrella, I promise. But I'm going to just make some dots coming off of my moon. Like this, all throughout the moon, all the way around in a circle. So if you wanted to draw a moon, you can, if you're doing exactly what I did. If you don't have this rubber stamp from back in the day of the cool old rubber stamp companies, I have no idea what this company was that did this. Can you see the dots going in there? I hope so. There we go. We're getting there. I'm going to go across my lines here and make some crazy waves of the moon rays. We went to take my mother-in-law to dinner last night, but she is just having way too much trouble. And we were supposed to take her on a special trip tonight, but there's no way she can go. She's got a lot more going on than meets the eye right now. She just all of a sudden in a week got really old. I think it's in her head, but can't do anything about it. And then, of course, I tweaked my back, so I'm not feeling great, but I would still go out to dinner. but we're not going now. We canceled that. But this won't take very long, just doing these little rays. Just dots. You could do lines, the little tick lines like we did the ladybugs. So it looks like they're flying, but I like the dots better for the moon. And I gave her blue eyeshadow because I figure it's reflecting off the earth. And her lips are bright pink. But I did blue and purple eyeshadow. So cute. And Veronica says, we had a sleepover. He keeps wanting to call you his Lindsay. I can be your Lindsay, Asa. That's fine, because my grandson runs right past me and right to everybody else. He is not a hugger for his bubby, Lindsay. All right, let's draw the umbrella. Uh-oh, what happened here? Something that's coming off pretty good. This page is getting a little bit dog-eared. So maybe we'll do the umbrella right here. So it's kind of a half of a circle. And then it has a thingy up here. And then scallops that are on the umbrella part. And the handle is going to go down here. The handle is just a J outlined. So we have a half of a circle, a bunch of scallops, just kind of a little point here, which is in the wrong place, actually. It's got to go right above the handle, the little knobby thing. And then all you do is you draw these lines from here to the little knobby thing. And you kind of turn them to go with the umbrella, to go with the curves of the umbrella. Do you see how that is? This part has to go over a little bit. Okay. And then we'll make some raindrops. Because it looks like it could rain today, but they say it's not going to rain here until Friday. Oh, yeah, there are umbrellas. Carmen just reminded me there are umbrellas. Oh, let's use my green fountain pen. Instead of black, let's use green. I got to clean out all my fountain pens today. Okay. When you go to our downtown area of our little town, they have umbrellas that are hanging in the downtown area. They're so cute. I hope they do something fun for the month of June. So when we have our retreat, there's something cute there. Yesterday in our little town of Grass Valley, one of my dad's friends was memorialized. He was, and you guys may have heard it if you listen to the national news. He lived where my dad lived, and he was the last surviving survivor of the USS Arizona. And my dad thought he was the coolest guy. And my dad wanted to be closer friends with him. But because this guy was 102, this is kind of a funny story of how it works in assisted living. It's kind of like high school. He kind of already had all the friends that he wanted to make. So, I mean, he talked to my dad and he was super nice and everything, but he wasn't my dad's buddy. My dad was buddy with a fighter pilot from World War II. My dad was in World War II, so he loved World War II stories and things about World War II, you know. But his name was Lou Contour. They had a flyover. He had a beautiful memorial. I didn't go, but it looked beautiful. Um, and yeah, our little town was hopping with people from CNN were here. It was a big day. Hold on. What did Diana just say? What did I miss? I have talked a lot about my husband here. He passed last Friday. His horrible journey is over. We miss him, but we are still happy for him. I 100% understand that, Diana. Sad for you guys. I am sad for you, but I understand for him that it's a better place than being stuck in your head. Poor guy. Oh man, I'm so sorry, miss. I gotta make myself a note. All right, so now I gotta go back to this. Oh man, Diana, I know it's been really a long, I know he went into hospice, but it wasn't very long ago, so he had dementia, right, for years. My mom was 8 years. Didn't he have dementia for 11 years? I'm just making little flowers in the umbrella. Anyway, I feel your pain. I understand. A husband is a lot different than losing your mother, however, but I do get it. We love you, Diana. I don't even know what to say now. I'm kind of tongue-tied. Okay. Well, we're going to add some raindrops to our umbrella. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do them in pen or just go straight to, we're going to add a ribbon here, or just go straight to color. Diana says, we are doing good. Don't be sad. I know. I hear you. I get it. I know that people that haven't been through that don't understand why there's no sadness, why it's almost a happy time. When my mom passed, I felt sad for a minute. Do you know what I mean? Because she was gone to me 8 years before. But I wasn't that sad when she passed. I was relieved and happy. But I mean, I felt the sadness, I felt the loss, but then I went straight on to, okay, she's happy, she's with my dad, she's in a better place, you know? So I know, I get it, you get it. Where's my water? Oh, here. Oh, I may need water in my cup. Yes, it is very dirty. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, my back. Oh, that hurt. Mm. Okay. Here we go again. Oh my gosh. It's been 13 years, Carmen. Is that what I just read? 13 years, 6 in a nursing home. Man, oh Manischewitz. Where's my yellow? I'm thinking, I have a hair on my brush. I can't decide if I want the whole umbrella yellow or we'll maybe make it rainbow. But we started with yellow. Well, we love you, Diana. You know that. You are loved here. Hospice is an amazing group, aren't they? They sure do put our minds at ease. I really had never been through the hospice situation before my dad, and it was so much easier with my mom because I had been through the situation. It was just lovely. Somebody just asked me a question, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, funky little umbrella. But man, do I love how watercolor goes over the fountain pen ink. It's just so good. I'm going to try my white fountain pen again today and try to get it all set up because, oh, Carmen, I know what I wanted to tell you. Debbie Pack had the same problem with her fountain pen that I had, where it just wasn't performing like yours is. We tried it at the retreat and it just wasn't giving off dark ink. And she did the same thing that I did. We shook it up really good and she took it out and did it again. Anyway, you have the magic white touch of the white ink. Going with a little bit of rain here. Just a little splatter rain. I'm going to take my washcloth and blot it. I don't like that dark blue. Pretty. Get my, if I can reach down. Oh, that hurt. Oh, God. Whew, doggies, that hurt. Okay. We're going to do some rainbow raindrops. Going to keep it in the rainbow kind of order that I did the umbrella in. If I can. I don't know if you can hear my husband on the phone, but he has been a trooper with his mom and his dad. He's got to take care of both of them now, and his brother still works. So every morning he spends the hour that I'm here calling his parents and letting them just speak, letting them just talk. It's a lot. He's a good guy. He's doing a good job taking care of them. Sometimes us caregivers, we don't get the accolades that we should. So somebody's got to say, you're doing a good job. So I always tell him, he's doing a good job taking care of them. Because it's a hard job, let me tell you what. Diana says, totally amazing. Hospice deserves a big thank you. Yes, they do. And Jimmy Carter, you know, our past president, has been in hospice for years. Like in a hospice facility, I think. That must be because he was the president. I don't know. But at least they let him out when Rosalind died. Because they had a good love story. I gotta get my heat tool. Hang on. So if you didn't see the full moon last night, you should go out and look at it tonight because it was amazing last night. It's gonna be amazing tonight. What should we do after this? Because I still have a half an hour. I don't know. Just coloring my little flowers in the same color as the watercolor. Still haven't come down off of my high from the retreat. Just had a beautiful time there. My wish is for all of you to be able to come to either one of my retreats or some art retreat. I just found out yesterday I ran into a friend at the supermarket that I haven't seen for a long time. And she told me that a lady locally in town has purchased a house and it sleeps like 12 people. And she's fixed it all up for quilting retreats and crafting retreats. And so I'm gonna go take a look at it. And I would really like to have a retreat where maybe I would teach something very simple, like maybe we would make a journal, and then the rest of it, we would just kind of all work in our journal, like I do with my girlfriends. We all thought that it would just be so fun to just be together. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of strange to explain, but the camaraderie we felt was amazing. So good. And people that, like one of the gals, I'm not going to tell you who it was, she told us she was an introvert and she had the best time ever because she got out of her comfort zone, got on an airplane all by herself, and came to this retreat. And I thought, how fun would it be if we could all have a place to go and just hang out and be together, right? So I'm going to look into that. I think it would be fun just to get together. But I don't want to have to charge a lot and I don't want to have to teach anything. I just want to be together. So it would take some independent thinkers, I guess. Sharon says, me either, Lindsay. I keep playing it over in my head like a movie. It was just so much fun. And like Sharon, who's right here right now talking to me, we told each other like we could go on a vacation together because I felt really comfortable with all these ladies. But they all were talking about a cruise, and I said, no, not for Lindsay. You guys go on that yourself. Lindsay doesn't do cruises. Okay. So I don't know what else to do here today. Anybody have any suggestions? Anything you want me to do or see? Because pretty sure I'm done with my umbrella. What did Suzanne say? Suzanne says, our group is just awesome. Seriously. The nicest, kindest women ever. Thank you, Lindsay, for bringing us together. I had no idea I brought you guys together, Suzanne. One of the girls also said, and I'm not going to tell you her name as well, said that she used to go on church retreats. And she said it was just a horrible experience because the ladies were very cliquey. And I said, that's just strange to me that a church retreat would have cliquey. And she said, not really. I mean, I don't go to church, so I don't know. I don't go to temple either, but maybe that happens wherever there's a religious group. But she said she would just sit there by herself. And so she stopped going. And she said when she came to my first art retreat, she didn't feel that way. She made a friend right away, and they've been friends, and they meet up other places and they do things together. And I don't know what the difference is. I really don't. Oh man, that's so pretty. Can you see the silver on there? Just a little hint of silver pop. Gonna add some silver raindrops in here. It's fun when you work on one page like this and you just keep going and keep going because you think you're done, like you think there's no more room for anything, but there really truly is. I'm thinking about taking today off and getting back in bed. What do you think? Okay, I'm loving this. Maybe we need a rainbow. What do you think? Oh, yeah. Sharon says, I love that we had different age groups. We had 40 all the way up to 89 years old at the retreat. Wait, Carmen says, pick one of your journals and do a flip for the remainder of the time. I don't have a journal up here. Oh, I could work in my other journal. I'm going to go get it. Hang on. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself. Right. Right. I'm coming back. I'm looking for it. Okay. Okay. I think Karen or Carmen gave me this super cute little paper clip. I think it was my friend Karen. And look what you can do. You can take a pen. This one might be too big. That's too big. I'm probably a micron would work. But look how cool that is. Isn't that fun? Okay. Well, let's work in this if I can find my pen. Linda just asked for me to teach how to draw star flowers. These are my new flowers that I'm drawing, and I really like them. I don't even know if I have any more ink in my pen. But I can show you how I've been correcting this. I need another white. I've just been taking my Posca, letting it dry, and dabbing the white on. And where I spilled, I don't know if you saw that I spilled or not, but I did. And I'm just using my Posca to correct the spill. I haven't started here yet, so we'll do this. I need a piece of paper. So it gets very gray very quickly. But if you are patient and you let your Posca pen dry over this dark black ink, it will get better. This looks like the country of Africa, this big splotch. Z says, the difference is that the clear understanding in this group is it's a safe space. Hi, Z. Okay, so now I have to let that dry. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to really give it some time between layers. So right now it looks terrible. But anyway, so let's put, so this whole page I want to be covered in flowers and leaves is the idea, with maybe another word here. So how I've been drawing these, if I still have ink in my pen, is I will just put a wonky square. It's not a perfect square. You don't really want them perfect. And then I put another square in here, kind of in another wonky area. And I'm going to put a heart going this direction because I don't have any going this direction on this page. I just put my hand over something that was wet. Why is it wet over here? Did I spill? I don't know. And then the leaves are squared off. Squared off petals. Did I say leaves? I meant petals. And you just kind of want to keep going. They can touch the square, or they don't have to touch the square. This one's touching. They're all a little different. And then I will take my pen and color this in black. I was going to put, I got to shut the door. Could you guys hear my husband talking? Okay, coming back. Coming back around. Maybe I'll go down a little further here so you can see it closer. You can see where it's still wet. And the ink takes a while to dry, so don't shut your book like I did and have big splotches. I don't know if you guys saw where my pen and myself made a big mess. There was a question somebody just asked. Is Carmen answering it? What kind of pen am I using? This is a TWSBI 700R VAC pen to use on the airplane. Although, honestly, I may never take another fountain pen on an airplane. I had such a bad experience. It really didn't do what it was supposed to do. So, you know. And then decide if you want some detail in the petals. You can also go around the petals twice with your pen. I don't know how I came up with these, but I just wanted to draw a more squared off flower, and that's kind of where I began. So let's go around these petals twice. I think that would be kind of fun here. And this page is it's just play for me, you know? Oh, that was the first time, Carmen, when it spilled on the airplane. It's because it got stuck in that pen holder and the end pulled out. The second time, I was very careful. I know I did it right, but I don't know. Guess maybe I didn't. But it just spilled out everywhere. So then we just keep going and you just keep playing off of this one spot and do whatever you want. I'm going to try to find a quote about unstoppable, I think, now that I just said that. I think that would be fun to have a quote in here about the word unstoppable since I used unstoppable. And that's how you do these flowers. Hard part is here, where the center fold of the book is, where the spine is, because you have to stop here and then you have to go over on the other side. Oh, I went into the center. It's okay. What are you going to do? And just different kinds of leaves every time. That's the fun, I think. Are there other questions that I'm not? It does write like butter. Can you do a walkthrough of this journal? I can in a minute because it's got to dry. I can't shut the journal now that I've got wet black ink on it. But I will let it dry. Let's see if I can hit it with a heat tool and let it dry faster. Oh yeah, that's working. Because I'm not going to have any more splotches of colors. The pen, Carol, is called a TWSBI. The best one to get to begin with is a TWSBI Eco pen. We're good. A TWSBI Eco pen. TWSBI, Twisby Eco. You can see I need ink in this pen. You can see that it's all almost dried in there. It's a fountain pen. My friend Carmen got me hooked on it. And you can find YouTube videos on how to fill them and how to clean them, but they're super easy because you're going to fill this with ink. It doesn't come with cartridges, it comes with ink. How long does it take to dry? Usually about a minute, but I go now several minutes. But I used the heat tool and that worked great. It's all dry. So she wanted a walkthrough. I don't know who it was. Yeah, Goulet pens is probably your best place to get them because then if you have any problems, you can return it to Goulet. I started this as a Whimsy's Words and Watercolors class with Joanne Sharp. But then I stopped doing what Joanne Sharp is doing and just am doing my own thing. So I'll show you how Joanne does hers. I never even finished this because I really didn't know what to do. But she does certain pages each month, and then those pages, she does different colors of the pages each month. So it's the same pages kind of over and over and over for style. And then you just do a different color palette each month. I don't know. I just got bored. It's just a personal problem. When I taught at the retreat this past weekend, oh, look how pretty this would be on here. At the retreat this weekend, one of the girls, Carolyn, who makes our watercolors, I don't think she'll mind if I tell her this. I was teaching and teaching different little vignettes and projects, and she went off on a tangent and did her own thing. And she apologized, and I said, "You take a class like I take a class. I take it for the idea and the camaraderie and whatever, but then I go off on my own, and I do my own thing." And I was so proud of her, and her art is so beautiful. So you don't have to do the same thing in a class that everybody else is doing. So this is exactly a Joanne Sharp layout. It was called My Mind's Eye, and she did different, like a brain dump, an epiphany that I had, a quote. So just some things that happened during the month. I don't even remember what this page was because I went off on my own. And I did Blessed are the weird people, the poets, the misfits, the artists, the writers, the music makers, the dreamers, the outsiders, for they force us to see the world differently. Oh, this was called Artful something. I don't know. I'll show you the book in a minute, what kind of book it is. And then she does a paint box every month where she teaches you how to mix your colors, but I didn't want to do that, so I did my own thing. I did mix these colors. It was fun. And then I don't know what her prompt was here, but I just went off and did a bunch of words on, I watercolored it first with black and hearts. So that was January. This is February. This was called my Artful Life, but I did my Heartful Life. So I don't do what everybody else does, you know? And then this was working up to my Sunshine Girl. This was the paint box paint palette for the month where I mixed all these different colors of pinks and did my Sunshine Girl. And then I taught a class in her class where I did this pocket and I told everybody to take a picture of themselves. And then we drew ourselves as a Sunshine Girl to go into the pocket. And I can see everything scratching on this, so I really need to start putting a piece of deli paper in between because I'm getting all kinds of schmutz. It's bugging me. And then we went to March, and this is when I pretty much just did my own thing. I like the rainbow uncolored with green ink and gold everywhere. And then down here, I don't know what I did, different quotes and things that were happening in March. I don't know what this was either. I just started writing some quotes for March and just did doodles and all kinds of fun stuff and junk. Like this says, ideas are like rabbits. You get a couple and learn how to handle them, and pretty soon you'll have a dozen. John Steinbeck. Great quote. I love quotes. And this was the paint box one, Tools of the Trade, where I did the paint and then I did a pencil, a scissors, Fabrifix, a paintbrush, and a micron pen. Next month, the Tools of the Trade will be my fountain pen. And then this just said, She Dreams in Colors. I don't know who did that song, but man, there is just schmutz everywhere. I really got to get deli paper in between every one of these pages because my cloud is dirty. I have a dirty cloud. Anyway, and then onto the page for the total eclipse. So I didn't do very much color on this. I just did the moon and the sun. I may go back in and paint in the sun, but I haven't decided yet. So that's for the total eclipse, and all the words up here have to do with the sky and celestial and clouds and moons and suns. And then, oh, thank you, Allison, the Rolling Stones. She dreams in color, she dreams of him. No, it's Can't Find a Better Man. It's Nickelback. No, it's not the Rolling Stones. They have one also. I can't remember who that group is. It's Eddie Vedder. What's Eddie Vedder's band? Anyway, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Where do you find all your quotes? So if I want a quote about a moon, I'll go onto the internet and I will type in under Google quotes about the moon or quotes about a full moon or quotes about a full pink moon. The more detailed you get, the more quotes. Thank you, Pearl Jam. Thank you. Thank you, Carrie. Sisters in Song. I got lost. Oh, you just type in, you get real specific about the quote you're looking for, and you'll get hundreds and thousands. And then we are to here. That's where we just were. Let me see if I can put another layer of white on here because it's starting to bug me that it's dark. And I usually do dots like this and then kind of mush it together. If mushing is a technical term. This is just a very large black spot. I was able to hide this one pretty well. This one, and I'm not sure what to do up here. So I go with dots. It may not have been dry enough yet. I'm going to leave it because I think I'm going to wreck it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it, definitely. So that's that. So let me tell you about the book. If you buy one direct from the company, please tell them I sent you because they are a great company. It's a Zeta series, which is the type of paper. They have lots of different types of paper. It's a premium sketchbook. It is by Stillman and Brin, B-I-R-N or Byrne. Here's the information. You buy it from stillmanandbyrne.com. Mine is the number 901810P. And they're like $30. They're not cheap. But if you figure you're going to work on it for the entire year, it's a good investment. So they have white paper, ivory paper, and toned paper that comes. Oh, that's what I got to get for my white pen, Carmen. It comes with black, gray, and beige, like probably a craft color. So yeah. Oh, Denise says use your big Posca. I haven't opened it yet. It's right here. Is it open? Your notes on it. Oh, it needs priming. I'll do it later. So that's it. I'm out of here. So we did we did a walkthrough, but then we did an umbrella today, and we did our pink moon, which I think I want to do something really quick here. Let's try this. Let's close this. I just want a really light, almost gone pink. Not that pink. I just want it almost faded into the background of pink. I was thinking about this earlier. So we have our pink moon up here. Might have to do a sunshine somewhere else because the earth, the moon, and the sun are best friends. So they need to have, you can barely see it. Palma says, I use Dr. Martens to cover mistakes. Bleed proof white. I don't have any of that. I'll have to find some. Okay, so that's what we did today. We worked on our umbrella. Tomorrow will be bumblebees, not today. I made the mistake of that. Well, let's put some white dots in here and then go away. And Denise, we love you and we're sorry to hear about your husband. And you know I understand. And I'm grateful that you're here today, as you could have just crawled into a hole. But I'm proud of you. Okay. I mean, Diane, not Denise. I do that every time. Diane. Okay, so there's our umbrella, complete with white dots. And I will talk to you guys later. All right? I'll see you tomorrow. Denise says, is she the girlfriend of the man in the moon? Yeah. The pink moon would definitely be the girlfriend of the man in the moon. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.